Welcome back guys. Today in this tutorial I will show you guys how to animate this very simple and basic animation in Adobe After Effects. I will also show you guys how to prepare the scene in Adobe Illustrator first, and I will import the scene into After Effects, and I will show you step by step how to animate this in Adobe After Effects. Alright guys, first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the scene in Adobe Illustrator. Then we can use this scene in After Effects to animate it. Okay, the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the sky. I'll select the rectangle here. Just going to make a rectangle just to fit inside our artboard, and I'm going to apply a gradient for this one, and we don't need the outline for this sky. Go to the gradient in here. If you guys don't see the gradient here, if you are new to Illustrator, you can just go to Windows, and just select the gradient from here, or you can press Ctrl F9 or Command F9 in a Mac. All right. Okay, so we select the gradient, which is the fill one here, and we go to gradient box, and let's start changing the colors. First thing that I want to do is I want to change this to 90 degrees so that our gradient will be vertical like this. And for the black color, I'm going to change this from grayscale to RGB first. Then I'm going to apply a nice pinkish color, something like that. Here. And for the lighter tone, I'll select RGB again, and this time I'm going to apply a yellow color like this. Okay, maybe a little bit more red. Alright guys, so now our sky is done, and I'm going to also draw the sun, just the ellipse, and press and hold the shift key so that you will draw as a perfect circle. And then same as earlier, I will change this color to yellow, bit more whiter, and I go to align here, same as align tool. If you don't see, again go to Windows and activate align from here, and select align to artboard and align to center. Maybe you can bring it up, like that, and center it. Alright, so I'm going to name this layer as BG, and I'm just going to leave this layer like this. I'm going to create a new layer and call it waves, wave 01. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to rectangle tool again and just draw a rectangle, but I will draw bigger than the artboard like this. Okay. Alright, and I will go to the properties or libraries, and I will apply a lighter tone for this one. If you guys want these colors, I will put a link under the description so you can download from my website. Alright, so I'll select this one, and I will go to effects, and I will go to distort and transform, and in there I'll select zigzag. Make sure to on the preview and select smooth, and for this one I will select like 20, and I just select 4. Okay, now I'll select this one and make 3 copies. Maybe 4 copies. I select one more copy and select, and I apply a darker tone, and for this one I will apply slightly more darker, and the closest one to this camera will be the darkest one. Alright, so I will adjust them nicely like this. So this look okay. I will go here, these two I will just leave it as it is, but for this one and this one, for this one I go to appearance, and I will change this to 6, and 20 I will change to 40. This one also I'll go here, this one change to 40 and change this to 6, and for this one I'll select 50 and I select 8. Alright, and maybe this one also I will select 30 and I just leave it as it is. Alright, okay, so now we select everything, go to object, I can expand so that these things will change to normal vector objects, so there's no effect applied here. These are just a stroke and fill basic object. Okay, so I will just rearrange them nicely. I will bring this one here, and this one I will bring it here. Okay, select everything and bring it up. Alright guys, looks good. Now what I will do is I will put all of these waves into their own layers so that we can animate them separately in After Effects. I go to layers and create 4 more layers. I just name them accordingly. Three. Alright, I have created 4 more layers, so I will select each of these and bring it to their own layer. This one is the first one, second one will go in here, third one will be here, and the fourth one is here. Alright guys, so all look good. Now the final step is drawing a boat. So for this tutorial I'm just going to draw a simple boat, not going to spend time on this one, but you guys can draw a nice boat for your project. Okay, so purpose of this project is showing how to animate an Illustrator file in After Effects. So drawing part you can figure out. I'm just going to use the pen tool to draw a very simple boat in here. I will lock these layers so that it won't disturb us while we were working on the boat. Okay, I'm going to use the pen tool and just like this. Maybe a bit smaller. Just bring this one here a bit, and let's make them rounded corners. Also, I'm just going to separate this bow and hull with this line like this. Maybe we apply a lighter tone for this one. So I'm just going to select this color. Maybe we bring the width a bit thicker. Alright, so okay, so I'm going to use the same pen tool to draw the bridge also. Maybe this is a small fishing boat. We'll have a small bridge like this. Select this color. Let's have some windows. Select this color for that one. I'll select this color again, and let's make a copy, and for this one I'm going to select this color so we have some depth, and let's bring this to the front, arrange to the front. Alright, maybe this one, let's make the corners as cap so we can have this cap here. Alright, we have one more bridge like this. I think this is okay for the board. Or one more thing I want to do is I'll draw a radar which will animate separately. Also, let's bring this one here and this rectangle like this. Let's make both of these center, select to selection center and bring it here, and this one also bring it here, maybe rotate a bit like this. Okay, leave it here, we will rotate in After Effects. Alright guys, so our board is ready. Select everything, make it smaller. Okay, so what I will do is I will go to layers and create one more layer. Since we are going to animate these, I will select this one and bring it to this layer, and this one I will have one more layer and bring it there, and I will name them radar 1 and radar 2. Alright guys, so our scene is ready now. Only thing we need to do is unlock everything, save. Now we go to After Effects and let's start animating these in After Effects. So I'm straight away going to select import the Illustrator file from here. So I will select new composition from footage. This is our file. Make sure you import as composition and this import, which will import the file as a composition. If we go in here, we will have all these layer here separated. So artboard is already imported into the scene, so let's start animating the waves first. Right, so I'll go to the wave 1, which is this one in here. So I'm going to open the wave, just clicking P, so it will open up the precision. So what I want to do is I want to loop this animation continuously. So what I will do is I will put a keyframe on the first frame and the last frame before I start animating, so that our first and last frame remains the same, so our animation can be looped without a problem. Okay, so for this one, for the position, I'm going to put a keyframe in here and go to the last frame, and I will create one more keyframe here. As always, select both of them and press F9, which will make them as a easy ease. So how I want to animate now is these, when the waves are closer to the camera, they are going to animate little bit more faster, but when it farther away, the animation will be really minimal. So there's very subtle animation. So what I will do is I'll go to the R frame, which is 3 seconds, and I will bring the precision a bit higher like this, and when it's somewhere around here, R frame mark, I will bring the X precision a bit here like that, and when it's here, it's going to be the other way. So if we animate now, you guys will see there's a very small animation. You will barely see the animation there. This is what we exactly wanted. Okay, now we go to the second one, which is this one. I do the same, open the precision. Go to the first frame, we'll have a keyframe in here. I go to the last frame, we will have one more keyframe here, and this time also same. When we go in here, now I will bring the X position a bit below like this. When I go in here again, I will bring the position a bit like this on top, so we will have this up and down. Also, we reach to the center point, what I will do is I will bring the X position to be somewhere like this, and select everything and press F9, so it will change as easy is. So let's animate now. We will have this nice animation like this. Okay, so we will do the same for other two layers also, other three layers also. Go in here, P, one keyframe, go in here, one keyframe, and select both of them, F9, and I go to the center point, bring down. For this one, I'm not going to put keyframes in here because the board is going to animate with this. So when it reaches here, what I will do is okay, for this one, I'm not going to put additional keyframes because our board will animate with this one. To do that, it's really easy. We go to the first frame and select the board and just drag this spiral and select this as parent object. So if we animate now, we will see the board also animating with this one. All right, now one more thing we have to do is we need to select this radar and radar 2. For these, I will select the parent as the board, so it will animate with the board. If you see here, it's animating with the board. All right, so this is what we exactly wanted. Okay, so I will do the same for other two waves also. I will make this part faster. It's going to be the same thing, so I think I don't need to show this again. Alright guys, all four of them are animated nicely. If you guys animate now, you'll see they are animating like this. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to do something different. The closest one to the camera, I'm going to make a copy first, Control C, Control V, and I'm just going to place this one on top, and I'm just going to leave it as it is. Then I will keep this as a reference. Now go back to this one and create a keyframe, but this time I'm not going to change this to easy ease. What I will do is I will go to the last frame, and now I will use the X position and move this one until this wave, this circle, fit this one, so that we can have the smooth loop without a problem. I think, yeah, this is alright. So if we animate now, you will see there is a nice loop without any problem, without a break. Okay, so what I will do now is I will go in here and bring the Y position a bit higher like this, and I will go here. This time I will bring the Y position a bit below. Okay, if we animate now, you will see all this nice animation like this. Alright guys, so all seems to be working fine. Only thing we need to do is we need to animate these two radars in here. Before I start animating, I will make sure these two are 3D layers. First thing, I will go to the radar 2, which is the front one, button, which will open up these. I want to rotate these towards Y axis, which is this blue color in here. So I'll select this one and select a keyframe in here and go to the last frame, and maybe I'll select like 5 or maybe like 3, and if I animate now, there will be 3 rotations like this. Alright, and the back one I will make it faster. Press R for rotation, and like same as earlier, I will put a keyframe in here. I will go to the last one, and I will select like 5. Okay, let's animate. Now we have this nice radar animation also. Okay, the last one will be the boat animation. So I go to the boat, I go to the first frame, I select position first, select the position, and for the last one also I press one keyframe. Now when it goes here, I will bring the y-axis bit down like this, and here I'll bring down again a bit, like this. And I'm just randomly putting this one, but also following this wave. This one, let's bring it up. So we will have this nice animation. And what I will do is I will bring this boat layer underneath this layer, so that we won't have overlapping issues. And the other thing is, now I go back again, press R for rotation, and press a keyframe in here. I go to the last frame, I put one more keyframe, and when I reach here, maybe I'll rotate a bit like this, and when I reach here, I rotate other way around, little bit slight movement only. Alright, I think now all are okay. So let's animate now and see how our animation is looking. So we have this nice bubble effect also. That's it guys, hope you guys learned something new from today's tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you guys like the tutorial, please give a thumbs up. See you guys in the next tutorial.